You can't do that. You do kind of like that when you come back in a new one because, here you are. Look at how, isn't this great? Here we are, very intelligent, mature people, prettier, some of us a little fat, some of us a little skinny. We're all intelligent. And just think, in a little while, you're going to be a little baby. Wetting, sucking your thumb, going through this whole thing all over again. You're going to slough off the old one, you're going to take on the new one. And you're going to continue your journey of understanding and realization. And it's hard to believe, isn't it? It's really hard to believe. But here, most of you who have lived 1,000 different times, maybe more. And it's a beautiful way. What more magnificent way than to allow us the experiences of all aspects of life? God knows next time you're liable to live in the Alps. Or you're liable to, you're liable to be a chariot. I don't know what you, but you'll be something special. You know what? Because you're growing all the time and you're learning. You can't learn this in 60 years or 70 or 80 years. You come and you continue. Like I tell people, and this is something that I feel very strongly about how karma works, It's not like I said, if you're a member of the Ku Klux Klan, karma's got something waiting for you. Because you're going to wind up a little black baby and some big black mama's got you right in the hand. She's going to straighten your little you-know-what out real quick. Or if you're happy to be Irish, I'm proud as Patty Pig to be Irish. Oh, be God, it'll be God. Gonna march in the St. Paddy's Day parade. I'm an Irish Catholic and I want to talk to any of these other people. Yes, County Cork forever. Next time this guy's born in Tel Aviv. And all he hears is his father's first word, Val, I'll tell you, he's a pretty good-looking little kid. Yeah. God to bless him. Yeah, oh yeah. So, what I'm saying here is this is the way it works. It's a very beautiful way. But, you're looking at Kundalini as a Hindu thing. I'm showing it to you in the Bible. And I showed you the Apostle Paul who had an experience in the third heaven, and an out-of-body experience in the third heaven. And as you read in 1 Kings 6:8, the winding energy takes you up into the right hemisphere of the brain and then out into the third. So it all is there, isn't it? And so when you talk about the serpent sloughing off its skin, taking on a new body, in Isaiah 61:3, the prophet said, put on the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Take off the old and put on the new. This interesting force of Kundalini is a feminine power of God inside of you. It's a feminine force. It's a life-building force. And it sleeps coiled. That energy, each one of you has that energy coiled within you. Some of you have had it stir. Some of you feel it. I feel it. I certainly haven't gotten to that point, but I feel the energy as I go into meditation. It's like a vibrating energy. It's like an electrical energy. You may feel it in different patterns. But many have it just coiled, sleeping, see? But as you practice meditation, profound meditation, this thing wakes up. And she lifts her head, and she begins to climb this mystic interior channel of the spine. And incidentally, if you wanted to write this down, just so when you get some of these metaphysical wizards who come in here, you can say, well, I know all about that. That power and that canal that is followed is called, in metaphysics, let me make sure I can spell this right, Sushumna. U-M-N-A. Sushumna. Kundalini stirs, and the power that goes up the spinal canal is called Sushumna. Okay? And you know what this means? You know what the word Sushumna means? Rich in
spirit.
Pleasure.
Oh.
Rich in pleasure. See, what's this? Why is this? Because it's not like religion tells you. You don't drop dead and then have nice things happen to you. That's stupid. That's not a good thing to happen to anybody that should drop dead.
That's pretty silly.
What am I going to say to you? Oh, I got good news for you. Tomorrow you're going to drop dead. So goodbye and have a good time and tell Jesus I said hello. I don't want to go. You go. Okay? Tell him I said hello. I'm going to stay. Because how many of you want? How do you want to drop dead tomorrow? Don't raise your hand. Nobody wants to drop dead tomorrow. But you can see Jesus. You can be with Jesus tomorrow. This is everything you've ever dreamed for. Joe, you sang all the songs. I want to be with Jesus. I want to go up to heaven and hit those pearly gates. Drop dead tomorrow. Oh, not me. No, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to preach. I'm going to talk. I don't want to go. Nobody wants to go. Come on. If it was that what you wanted to do, your natural instincts would have you blowing your brains out. That's not what you want to do. You want to stay right here.